Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome. It's Thursday night right here at Feast of Fandoms. Welcome to the Cantina Happy Hour. Pull up a stool, grab yourself a drink, and let's talk about some Star Wars. I am your host, David. With me, as always, is my co-host, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
It snowed again.
Oh,
It was in the 70s today. I'm wearing shorts right now.
I am too. I went to Scarif today, so it was really hot.
Actually, they said it's supposed to be up in the 80s by this weekend, so looking forward to that. Of course, that means that we'll get another wintry blast week after next, and we'll be covered in 3 feet of snow. So
Yeah.
Hi, Rebel Nerd.
Yes,
Hey,
me
Steve.
too. Even when it is cold, I still wear them. So yes.
Yeah, my mom thinks I'm crazy, and I'm like, I get hot. I'm walking to the car to the building. Like, what's the point of getting all bundled up?
Yep. Also with us tonight is Andrew. Andrew, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. So
No, I wouldn't. You're in a house by yourself for a few
yeah,
weeks.
it's nice.
So, what are we talking about tonight? We've got 3 Clone Wars episodes.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good friends of mine from Rebel Nerd Radio.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show. We got 3 Clone Wars episodes. I didn't realize. I did realize after watching it, but I didn't know that the last 2 episodes were an arc. And honestly, we could have taken the first episode and watched it with an episode from season 1, as well as one of the previous episodes from this season, right?
Yeah, there was the one earlier where Cad Bane was getting the plans, which was a
actually,
prequel to
it
episode
was last.
one.
It was last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the last episode.
yeah.
So basically, you had Cad Bane stealing the plans. But the thing with it was that the episode from season 1 was in between these 2 episodes. So this is one of those times when it was like, I look at it and I'm like, you know what? I probably should watch these sometime in chronological order. I know one of our podcasts was doing that at one time, right?
I'm
It
not
was
sure.
he's
I
watching
know
with his
I know
daughter,
of
I
a
think.
Star Wars podcast that they're doing that right now. They're doing chronological.
Just so confusing. It's like, why not just do that? And Disney should just put it in chronological
Put it
order
in chronological order. Wow.
and make it
but
so much
the
easier.
movies aren't. So
This is true.
no,
This is very, very
it's
true.
different with the show because you're talking 2 seasons in between. So
anyway, so this first one is, again, I watched this one. Quinlan Voss is he's one of those characters that there's a lot of people that kind of like him, that really like him. And I watch episodes like this and I'm like, yeah.
I really like this.
Yeah.
I really like Quinlan Voss in Phantom Menace. You know, you just see him when a shot pans through.
Well, he comes off, to me, in this episode, he comes off like a surfer dude.
Yeah.
I like him much better in the Dark Disciple book. But yeah,
I need to read that.
Yes, you do. It's good.
Yes, you do. It's good. But I don't know. He's one of those characters where he's got this cult following that everybody likes him, and he's so cool. He's just the best Jedi, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, he's not.
He's
Obi-Wan.
there, you know.
He's a Jedi. Yes, exactly.
Well, he's there.
He's not a goofball in the book. My personal opinion.
Yeah, he comes in and he's acting like he's a know-it-all, and Kenobi's like,
he's
brought
like
you in, you know.
He's Patrick Swayze in Point Break, is what he is. Where he's kind of the devil may care, do whatever it takes to get the job done kind of thing. So,
although
but he does pay attention though, because he saw the cup that Ziro had dropped earlier. So we got to give him that.
Well, he uses this because he mentions the Kenobi at some point. He says something about his tracking skills, and it was almost like he can pick up something, and the force remnants that are still around that object, he can kind of get a peek in the force as to where it came from, what it was doing,
which is pretty cool. I feel like we don't see that often.
Didn't Sabine do that in Ahsoka live action, or somebody in Ahsoka did that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
maybe it wasn't Sabine, maybe it was a different character, but
it's been a while
I feel
since
like
I've
they
seen
did
Ahsoka,
that.
But
I started it the other day and I jumped on.
I mean, all we know is you have to force train for like 10 seconds and you can push force someone 100 feet in the air.
Now, I'm sorry, but there's been a couple others who've done that too. And I'm not talking about Rey. I'm talking
No, I'm not. Yeah.
In animation.
Yeah.
Andrew, we're not detracting on the sequel trilogy. Rey is not a Mary Sue.
I don't think she is.
So
her journey is the same as Luke's, pretty much. So, but I agree with this comment
don't
from
believe
Steve.
It. That is why you failed. You believe it. It can happen. Just say it.
Yeah. I kind of agree with this comment here that some of the not main character Jedi characters aren't always the best written in the movies. Although we don't, and we don't see him too often, but I do agree. So,
well, and even some of the non-main ones, like throughout this series, especially, we had like Plo Koon had quite a bit of screen time within the Clone Wars, and his character was fine. I mean,
I liked him.
His character. I want to say, is this the only episode that Quinlan appears in?
No, I think we see him later.
One?
I don't remember.
I gotta look it up now. I feel
the problem is the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars TV show is just. There's only 7 seasons, but it's still there's a lot. There's a lot there. Dr. Aphra. Well, not my favorite Star Wars character, but sure, she's a Star Wars character.
What is she? Where is she in Star Wars?
Comics.
Okay. I was gonna say that's a lot of my
comics and novels, and she falls in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope.
Is she in a novel?
Huh? Oh, they've written 2 or 3 novels about her.
Oh,
there's not. Only in the comics.
I'm pretty sure there was a Dr. Aphra novel. I want to say I'm like 99.9% sure.
Yeah, because I had to go into the comics section to read it. I haven't finished that series yet, but
according to Steve, okay, she's only in the comics. If they have written books about her, is unknown. So Quinlan Vos, I was just looking it up. He has one main on-screen appearance, which was this episode. Supposedly he also appears briefly in a vision sequence in the season 6 episode Destiny, as one of the Jedi shown in a gathering involving Yoda, and there's a indirect mention of him in season 1. Right, I could have sworn he appeared in another episode, but apparently it's just this one. Oh, I'm thinking of it's the Tales series that has Ventress. The scene where they're carrying her.
Oh yeah.
He's in that. That's what I'm thinking of.
Where he takes her to
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Dathomir.
Yeah. I was like, I've seen him in animation. I was like,
It was published in 2021. Dr. Aphra by Sarah Kuhn. Novelization of the popular Marvel Comics character, focusing on the rogue archaeologist's adventures with Darth Vader, her droid companions, 000 BT-1, as she navigates dangerous missions for the Sith Lord.
What's the name of the book?
Dr. Aphra.
Let me look at.
How's come when I search for Star Wars books, it never comes up?
Look up.
It's weird. I've never read the comics with her, but I looked up her character, and I have seen her before.
The only reason I've got the comics when the War of the Bounty Hunters was going on.
I think I found a book.
Part of that spanned the Dr. Aphra comics, and I got the.
Oh, this might just be the comic, actually.
Script by Sarah Kuhn. That's the.
So it's like an audio play, like that one with Dooku.
Hardcover.
Yeah, it says part of Star Wars standalone novels.
Well, when I finish Fire and Blood, I will have to look that up. I'm just now. I mean, it's a big book, and I'm just now getting to the House of the Dragons part.
Oh gosh!
I've been reading this for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I was like, oh, characters I know. I remember this.
But as far as this episode goes, this was one of those ones that really, when I saw it the first time, it really stood out to me. And I think for several reasons, and I don't know that they're all good. One of them is Ziro making out with the
size noodles. I'm like, how would that work?
That was so uncomfortable to watch.
Seriously, how would that work?
Oh, that's just.
And why the heck does Ziro have a girlfriend and I don't? Like, what the heck? But that was a hard watch. This is a kid's show.
But that was part of it. Then when they go to see Ziro's mom, and she's got all like the
slugs,
the sleeves, they're crawling all over, cleaning her off. Like,
and she talks like this.
I was like, oh, geez.
I don't have my Darth Vader voice yet.
She's got that Creole accent like he's got too, but it's way down low like it is. And then the other one is the other part, and I don't know why this just appealed to me so much, but it did. It was when they went to Ziro's father's tomb, and they got the journal, the video journal or whatever. But just seeing that mummified hut, just it was like, oh, that's just.
Why was he so tiny?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what? The mom was huge.
Yeah, how did that work?
I don't think we want to break it down.
Curious minds want to know. Well, at least I do, because it just baffles my mind how that would work.
I'm sure there's a video essay out there somewhere.
Well, you know what? That's like a thing it's not been touched on in the novels, so maybe we need to write a book about it. How
why Ziro's dad was so small.
The mating habits of the Nar-Shadarian Hutts.
I would say maybe it's like an Avatar, but they don't have hair. Except his mom
Hey,
had hair.
Hey! I'm going to sidetrack for just a minute here because let's think about this. The whole thing with the hair, and that's how they do that to their
The
horses
animals.
too.
Yeah.
You stop and think about that for a minute. And they're flying things.
I don't think
What
I
are they
want
doing?
to.
I
Maybe
have no
there's
clue what you guys are talking
maybe
about.
it's like
An
a missile.
Avatar.
I
You didn't
haven't
watch
watched Avatar outside of the first one
All right.
and I didn't like
Well,
the
the
first
first
one.
one-
So why would I watch the second and third and
15.
Whatever.
Okay. So, and this only because I've only seen the first one myself. So when they consummate a marriage, one of the things, hey, Cam, there you are.
Cam.
Wow, I jumped right into this conversation and all I hear is consummate a marriage. Holy moly.
When
We're
they
talking about
consummate,
Zero and
when they consummate a marriage, they take their ponytail things and they stick them together, and that's how
Avatar.
that's how they
no, we're
join.
talking about Samurai.
But they
is that
also
their
do this.
sex?
Yeah, I guess. But they also do the same thing when they get on like their horses and their dragons and stuff. They put their ponytails into the horses' ponytails, and it's like, wait a minute, weren't you just mating with that thing?
That's disgusting.
I know.
Just saying.
Anyway, back to Zero's parents.
So how did Zero's parents do it now?
I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Well, earlier
Cam's
we
like,
were
"And I'm
trying
outta
to
here."
figure out how Zero and Sai Snoodles.
And you know what's
Right.
funny? I knew that we saw the father's hut, but the way his mom talked, I was like, "Is this a stepdad or something?" And I was like, and then he went, "Mama," and I'm like, "Oh, right, okay, Mama." Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
It's very odd.
Yeah. We did get some more Cad Bane in this episode, which was
That was good.
happy, I guess. It's always nice to see him. He's becoming quite the villain throughout the Clone Wars. So I guess somebody's got to take somebody's spot. So, but then we get the next two episodes, which actually were an arc. Hang on, I got to find the title for them first. I don't even remember what they were.
Oh, I can pull them up. I have them. I got them.
I was going to say the last one
It
is
is Heroes on Both Sides and Pursuit of Peace.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Clone Wars. I forgot. Here I thought we were talking about mating rituals across the galaxy.
That's for the
Well,
afternoon.
maybe we need to do a show on that.
Oh god. Yeah,
I think I'm sick.
it could be like a galactic geographic special.
Just
That's right.
speculations on how interspecies consummation works.
I'm up for it. I don't know where we'd go with it, but
And yeah, well, we can commission like an AI voice of Steve Irwin. And here we have a couple of Rowdians. Look at them in the natural habitat.
Love Steve.
I think I'm too young for that episode.
be careful. I'm going to sneak up next to them and stick my thumb up their butts.
Oh my god. Or it could be like the South Park episode.
That'll
Oh
really
yeah,
piss 'em
suck
off.
my jag on.
Oh, suck my yeah.
Rebel Nerd said they did a show on whether or not Maul had a bionic thingy.
Oh my god. Well, probably not because you got cut across the stomach. There's a lot of organs down below.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He probably did have a bionic thingy.
Wow.
Who's your favorite bounty hunter?
Ooh.
Cad Bane, 100%.
That's an interesting question.
What? I thought you were a huge Boba Fett fan.
No, he said outside of Boba Fett.
Oh,
I could go with Din Djarin. I wouldn't mind that one. Or if you had asked me like 15, 20 years ago, I probably would have said, now I can't even think of his name now.
Your mom.
Jodo Cast.
Who?
Jodo Cast was in the comic books. He popped up after Return of the Jedi. He was wearing Mando armor and trying to pass himself off as Boba Fett so he could get the higher bounties.
Oh, so not too
I'd
far
have to
off from Cobb Vanth. Sort of.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I forgot about him. That
But he doesn't.
Either
He's not a bounty hunter though.
No, he's just a
Yeah.
sheriff.
He's
yeah.
a marshal.
I'd probably
Yeah.
go with Cad Bane.
I like
Yeah,
Cad Bane.
Yeah, Cad Bane, I feel like, is the epitome of what a bounty hunter should be. Just completely morally, not with it. Just everything is about the mission. He does whatever he has to get it done, no matter what the cost.
Yeah, and he really shows that too, like in the Bad Batch. He's just there. Oh, what about now I can't think of her name. What's her name? Who was Boba running around with in the Book of
Aurra
Boba?
Sing.
Oh, no, not Aurra Sing. In the Bad Batch.
Fennec Shand.
Fennec Shand. Yeah, I might have gone with her too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes on both sides. Oh, this is the one where Padme goes and visits the
Her
Separatists,
separatist
right?
friend. Yeah, the
Yeah.
negotiations and everything.
This one was not a whole lot of big bang boom, whole lot of talking, but you also had Ahsoka learning a kind of a life lesson, I guess.
Well, this is totally purely political episode.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I would say both of these episodes were, because this is all.
Mm-hmm.
But
Senate negotiations and everything.
You've got Ahsoka too, and like I said, Ahsoka. I think my big draw from this one was Ahsoka learning. She lands on this planet and she finds out, oh, they're all separatists, and she lands and they're like, oh, hey, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Blah blah blah. Let's go grab something to eat. Yada yada yada. And she's like, you're a separatist?
Yeah.
And it's almost like she's got this mindset of everybody who's a separatist is evil and they will treat you as such.
Well, considering all the ones that she has met has been evil. So when that's all that you tend to group everybody together.
But I think to me she was looking at it too, and I think I kind of saw this to where she's looking at it going, well, you don't, you're a separatist and you're evil and you don't look like you're evil and you don't act like you're evil.
And then they both look up and down each other like, you don't look that bad.
Yeah.
I don't think he said it like
There was the implication there.
Yeah, it was implied.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about mating rituals still. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, at least they would be more compatible.
No, because he doesn't have tendrils that Ahsoka can wrap her tendrils around too.
Jeez. All right, I'm anonymous now.
Now, what I did like about these two episodes is how Palpatine is working.
Yeah.
Because he could have very easily shot down everything that was brought up in the Senate thing. But no, he agrees. And yes, and we his blue guy, whatever his name is, Moss, we should come back to this when we have calmer minds, and we will think on it. And Palpatine's just like, we got a plan in place. We got Dooku. He's gonna do something. So yeah.
Well, and to the way Dooku, because Dooku and Palpatine are obviously hindsight 2020, they're working together, and we know this. But the way Dooku, even when they had the whole Separatist Senate meeting in the first episode, and he says, "Well, if we need to do peace talks, then we'll do peace talks, and we'll present the flag and blah blah blah." And that kind of shocked Ahsoka. But again, we as an audience are looking at it going, something else is going on here. And you look at it and you're like, well,
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Later, Steve.
But he's got it's almost like he's doing the same thing that Palpatine's doing, to where it's like, we're gonna pretend like we give them what they want, but then we're gonna do something to jack it all up so that it's I don't even remember who set the droids off.
Grievous.
Was it Grievous that
Mhm.
sent the suicide droids into the
Power generators.
That wouldn't have even gone to the right place if it wasn't for the clone trooper going, "Hey,
Yeah,
it's that
the
way."
clone screwed that one up.
Yeah. Double agent.
But yeah, and even Ahsoka there at the Senate, she sees Dooku and he's like, "Yeah, okay, fine. We'll discuss peace." And she's almost like, "Who is this guy? Or is this the same guy that we're fighting?" And
Well, yeah,
then
they
you
even
see-
take a vote, and he was like, "Well, the ayes have it." Da 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 da.
yeah, it's almost like she's looking at it like, "Oh, he's not really a dictator. They're doing this the right way. They're voting and doing what's right in the best interest of the people, or what the people want." And Palpatine's kind of the same way, but I think deep in their minds they both know we're playing them like the chumps that they are.
Yeah, thinking, giving them hope that things are going to work out. Yeah, we're going to have galaxy-wide peace, love, joy.
Saying all the key words.
Yes.
We're gonna wear flowers in our hair and go to San Francisco and dance around with each other naked in the mud.
Oh, that's a normal weekend in California, I'm sure.
That's a
It's
normal
not-
weekend at my house, sir.
uh,
You don't
Yeah.
dance around naked in the mud?
No.
Oh.
Debbie doesn't go outside, remember?
Don't go outside.
She might. It's too cold too. There's no mud in Indiana.
Yeah, it's all snow right now.
Oh man.
Well, just remember this, because I'll ask you later on in the summertime. You've been dancing around naked in the mud?
And the answer will still be no.
All right, fine.
I don't even sit out on my back patio, so there you go.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind then.
Because the neighbors, they have like it's not a farm, but it's a big property, and their driveway goes right past my backyard. And there's always activity. I don't know what they do back there. They must have family get-togethers or whatever all
They
the
sit around
time.
in the mud. That's what they do.
They dance around naked in the mud.
But yeah, so their cars are going by all the time, and I try to avoid people as much as I can. I don't even want them seeing me while they go by for 2 seconds in their car.
They'll drive by and they'll be like, "Oh, look, somebody does live there." Huh.
Huh.
How about
Imagine
that?
that.
Oh, man.
Oh lordy. But again, and the same thing happens with the Republic Senate as well. As far as, we want to talk about peace, and then the grid blows up and, oh, look what they did. Keep fighting. More troops. And Bale gets attacked.
Yeah.
And I don't know how anybody, because it's so blatant. I mean, the senator from Camino. Of course she's in it, or she, whatever, is in it for the money.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, yeah, sure, she wants this to pass because it's like what they say, $5 billion.
Yeah.
That's more money for us. Heck yeah, pass it.
I'm sorry, but if you're on the Senate, you should not be owning any companies
No.
or working for any companies.
It's
Kinda
Star
like-
Wars, yeah.
Insider trading, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Most
Or when their net worth is way more than their salary.
yeah.
Hmm.
They started out making only 30,000, and now they're like 12.
I think there's drones flying around my house now.
They're worth millions. Are those black helicopters out there?
Are
that
those
I
men
see?
in black?
What in the world?
This black SUV just pulled up.
Or we'll just say this: Filoni called it. All right, that's all. But
it also shows you how quickly, or how serious their loyalty is, like how real their loyalty is, that they can switch up on something. Like, yeah, because the title episode is Heroes on Both Sides, and because even the separatist friend of Padme, she's not like a hardcore separatist like Palpatine is, or like Dooku, or everything, to where she's open to different perspectives, and in fact even votes, right? She votes in favor, something like that. Yeah.
well, she
And then there's people in
she's
the
the one
Senate that vote against it, so it's all
right. Well, she was the
what
one that
benefits me.
not permitted it, but she put the idea out there.
Yeah.
She brought
So
it before.
It's
Yes.
all but it's all a me mentality. Like, what will benefit me? What will benefit whatever, instead of everyone. So,
But evidently, Dooku, even to the separatist people, he presents himself a lot differently than what he does, like we know him, because Padme said something bad about Dooku, and then she said, "I'm sorry, because I know you admire the man."
yeah.
So he presents himself. He's two-faced, flip-flopper.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about Dooku. You know, he's, but before he, fell to the dark side and joined the Sith and all that. I mean, he was a very well-respected noble, I guess you would call him. So he has that that poise, that air of respectability, and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Bouginess.
He's got
Yeah, Grace.
He had
That's a good one.
reputation,
Yeah, and so he kind of has to maintain that persona out in public, because if he wants to keep public opinion swaying towards the separatists, he can't put himself off as being evil, Sith, dark side, we will destroy the Jedi type of thing.
And I think there's a part of him that maybe doesn't want to as well.
I don't know. I kind of wish that got explored a bit more, because we got a little bit of him, like, as a true character in what was it, Tales of the Jedi, or was that Tales of the Sith?
Jedi, yeah.
And
Jedi was him and Ahsoka. So
yeah, and then the audio drama Dooku Jedi Lost, I think it was called, did a lot to really expand him as a character as well. But otherwise, he's kind of just, outside of the ancillary material, he's kind of just, the bad guy.
yeah. Yeah, Jedi did a good job of adding more depth to him, especially if you only watch their nose character on screen.
Yeah. Well, because I remember whenever, in behind the scenes type stuff for the prequels, George Lucas wanted Dooku to be like the mustache twirling, type of villain. I really
With
wish
his
that they
cat
that
in
they
his arms, you know.
yeah, exactly. And I really wish that they had done more with him in Revenge of the Sith rather than just have him be the guy who dies at the beginning.
Well, he had to though. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
had
know.
to have that to set Anakin off. So
I know. I just wish I had more of him. I just love Christopher Lee, and I really wanted to see more of him
Yeah.
as that character.
Me too.
I'm not arguing with you on that one. Anyway, then you get Bail attacked in the next one, and Padme. Why does Padme talks in front of the Senate all the freaking time, and now she's worried that she can't give the same speech that Bail is going to give, and not only he's got it written down. All you got to do is read it.
Well, she didn't have his thing.
His panache.
His little thing. Well, I think she was, and I think she even said this, that he's more respected
Yeah, she did.
because he's been there a lot longer than she has.
Someone even asked where he was, like, and I think it was when she was getting ready to speak. So, yeah,
That's why they need term limits in the Senate. Just saying.
and she can be a bit over dramatic, especially in the Clone Wars. So,
You think?
Hmm.
just look at last week.
Oh, and you know she got attacked again. This is one of those things where I don't like the Clone Wars, because it's like she got attacked, and it's like I don't think she's in peril all that much, because you know she's going to survive. So
Yeah.
why do I have to feel worried about her? You know she's going to live. We've got 3 or 4 of the main characters on this ship. I think we'll be all right.
But maybe
Yeah.
the kids watching it, this is their first experience with Star Wars, so they don't know.
Yeah, but at the same time, that does also kind of present the problem of, you know, if you're a parent introducing your kid to Star Wars, you know, in what order do you introduce them to things?
Where do you start them at?
And when you have a show like this, I mean, yes, it's a good show, but I'm pretty sure that 95% of kids didn't start with Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was most likely a movie.
Yeah.
And even still, the Clone Wars, there's a lot of episodes. There's a lot of episodes that were made for the kids. Yes, don't get me wrong. But then there's blocks of episodes like these two, where it's like the kids are not going to care about these 2 episodes like at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's these were made for the adult fans to see how things are moving in the galaxy, kind of thing.
Well, and even when she was riding away from the droids, and I guess the police or the guards or whatever were stopping her, she kind of pulled the "Don't you know who I am" card. I'm like, I don't even know all the senators in my state.
I got you.
Yeah. Like, sheesh.
I don't know, but my point with all that was it's hard to watch an episode like this and feel any kind of tension, you know. It's tough to know for sure what was going through the minds of the writers when they were doing that, because it's like, okay, well, we're doing this, but there's no way that anybody's going to be worried about it.
Yeah. Well, it's like I've recently got my younger cousin into Star Wars, but I've started him with the movies, the original trilogy, in fact.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And he's enjoying them. Like, he keeps asking me, you know, I have them on DVD and Blu-ray, and he keeps like, all right, I want the next one. I'm like, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
That's because the original trilogy is the best trilogy.
Well, yeah.
Nothing against your Last Jedi, Cam. As a trilogy. As a trilogy. The original one is the best one.
Yep.
And then
Yes,
I'm gonna have him watch Resistance next.
Oh, God.
No,
I
No.
know. I mean, the Last Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film, but I do understand that the original trilogy is objectively better.
well, it's
So you're also comparing one movie to three. So
yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's as the
it's not fair.
trilogy as the trilogies goes. Yes.
Oh, so now we're defending the Last Jedi. Oh, geez, we can't make up our minds, can we?
we're
What
not
did I
real
say?
fans.
What did I send you, Debbie? What did the guy say? Yes, I liked it, not because it was good, but because it was Star Wars.
Mm.
That's
It's all part of the story.
Yeah.
You don't have to like every chapter.
That's the way I look at it. Some of them I
Yeah.
really, really, really love, and some of them are good, and then some of them are like, okay, there's parts I like and parts I don't like.
Yeah. Well, I saw the other day, not to get too off topic from Clone Wars, but it was a quote from Leslie Headland, and all things nice to her. I don't know why she's still talking about the Acolyte. It's never going to get renewed. But she mentioned that their version of Plagueis that they were going to do in the Acolyte was inspired by Gollum. What was the vision that they were going for?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't remember the full quote, but I was just like,
Oh, man.
because the big plan was to make him like they were going to do all these High Republic shows if the Acolyte was successful, and he was going to be the big bad. So he was going to be walking around going,
I did see where she said something about season 2 was really going to delve into Plagueis.
Yeah,
And I'm
let me
like,
see if I can find the quote.
Maybe you should have had more of him in the Acolyte,
Right.
instead of all these Jedi. Although, there's some of those Jedi that I really, really, really liked. But I'm like, maybe it should have been more Sith-centric.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the common consensus, and especially with how they marketed the show.
It was
Mhm.
somebody on one of the just the generic
I gotta find the quote though.
trivia pages or whatever that I follow. One of the quotes was, "What's a show that had an amazing concept but was very, very poorly executed?" And that's all I could think of was the Acolyte. I was like, the idea of it was good. That
Yeah.
you had some,
So
you had good bones there, and then you went and crapped out
her
that turd that it was. So
her quote was, "Before we even designed anything, I knew I wanted to do what they did with Gollum and Fellowship of the Ring, where you get a sense of his character, the size of the eyes and his coloring, but I didn't want to do something in full-on daylight." But we only see him for like 2 seconds.
Well, you only see
Gollum
him
you
for-
see throughout the movie.
not in the Fellowship of the Ring. You just kind of catch glimpses of him.
Yeah, but it's
It's
several
not till
times.
the Two Towers. It
Yeah.
wasn't until the Two Towers that he really showed up.
Yeah. But anyway, I know that's
But when they first announced this show, before they even showed trailers or anything, and they just made the announcement, I was so excited. I was like, yes, we're getting a full-on Sith-centered TV show. I was so excited because I thought it was going to be all about Sith and what have you. Yeah, I was
Sith all the time.
Yeah,
and we're never gonna know if that was Yaddle at the end of the Acolyte. Was that Yoda, relieving himself or something?
It was Grogu.
Grogu, that's right. Yeah. But anyway, it's just at this point, I don't see it getting renewed. Would I like a season 2 if they could improve upon things? Sure. But I just don't see it. It also lost a ton of money, and I don't think Disney's going to take that risk again, unless they can find a cheaper way, which they should be able
making
to.
them stupid live action remakes, expecting them to do good, and
Yeah, right. I know
they don't.
yeah.
Well, supposedly the Stitch movie did pretty good.
it did. It made over $1 billion. Yeah. I still haven't seen it, but
Some are good, and some is like,
yeah.
But yeah, it just should have been done differently. Now, if they want to bring, do a season 2, they would have to change a lot of things.
Yeah. a
Yep.
lot of things.
Get rid of the
Yes.
twins and just center on the stranger and Plagueis and go
Or-
from there.
Even if you made it just with the stranger, like go forget the twins, just do the Sith stuff that we thought you were gonna do. Because
Yeah, because
No,
the
you can't-
stranger was good. That was a cool
You can't
character.
do that. You can't do that though, because then you put a man in charge of Star Wars, and we can't have men in charge of Star Wars.
she could, yeah. Well, just have Osha for the first episode, and she dies, and her emotions like, I'm dead.
No, the stranger kills them both.
Right.
There you go.
There you go.
That's the first episode.
We just wrote the first episode for you.
He gets pissed off and kills them both. Yeah.
But then the
And
next episode is having a flashback of a budding romance between
Oh,
Osha and
no.
the stranger.
And then we find the other
Yeah.
twin.
No.
And then there's a three-way between the three of them, even though they're
Oh, for
twins.
God's sake.
They pull out the old Avatar move,
Oh.
Oh, here we go again.
And then there's water,
And fire and ash and whatever other
Then they go to
stupid titles
Camino.
they have.
Or give us an animated season, even if you can't do live
Debbie, did
action.
we miss anything?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I could do animated.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shameless plugs. What do we got tonight?
Let's see.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, I took a PTO day Tuesday and my whole week has been screwed up. So anyways, Saturday we have the Geek Gauntlet. I have not seen anything scheduled, so I don't know what they're talking about. Monday, we will be back for episodes 3 and 4 of Wonder Man. And our friends over at the Sith Dominion, I'm sure they're doing something. I haven't seen anything
We're
scheduled for that.
doing, we discussed it last night. It's what show is better, Clone Wars or Rebels?
Oh, God.
Mm.
Why do we have to choose?
I don't know. Zane pitched it
Wars.
and Dana went, sure.
Zane's evil.
Well, we know what his answer is going to be, so.
And then Wednesday, we'll have an episode of War of the Stars drop. And then we'll be back Thursday with more Clone Wars.
Awesome. Cam, shameless plugs.
Yeah, so on Sunday for Cam and Focus, we talked about Tron Ares, a movie that we thought was okay, but really screwed the pooch on a lot of its potential. This Sunday, we're going to be discussing what we found out was a full freaking series, but we're going to be talking primarily about, I think it's the 4th movie in the series called Quest for the Mighty Sword. It's a fun, campy, tubey, sword and sorcery kind of movie. So that's going to be over on Cam and Focus this coming Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard.
What's the name of the movie?
Quest for the Mighty Sword.
Quest for the Mighty Sword.
Who's in it? Anybody we know?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
well, I know the lead. He was Thor in a bunch of the 80s Marvel movies, and then
Oh,
was
is
the
that right?
dad. He was the dad in Good Luck Charlie. But I'm sure y'all all watch that show, so.
No.
Eric Allen Kramer.
Was he the Thor in the Hulk
I don't.
movie?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was.
Okay.
He was Thor in the Hulk movie. He was also Little John in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, he
Oh.
looked familiar because I started watching that Hulk movie. We're talking back in the 80s, people. And I thought, man, why does he look so familiar? But I haven't gotten through the whole movie yet. And I haven't looked up to see
That's
who he was.
That one was the Return of the Incredible Hulk, right?
Yeah,
I
and then
think-
the one after that, I think, is The Trial.
The Trial, and that one has Daredevil and Kingpin in it.
Oh, does it?
Uh-huh.
See, I remember watching the series, but I don't ever remember watching these movies.
In fact, that one, the Kingpin, is played by Jonathan Rhys Davis. So the guy who played Gimli in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
He also played Salah in the
Right.
Indiana Jones films.
Oh.
Huh, interesting choice. Okay. Yeah, so I was on Amazon watching
Dadgummit, now
picking up on Fallout, and then it said recommended for you, and there was the 2 Hulk movies. I was like, oh, I have never seen these, so yeah, okay.
now you've got me thinking.
Well, there's the first.
Oh, also, yeah. See, now I kind of want to watch it.
Got him.
Also, the Trial of the Incredible Hulk was the very first time that Stan Lee did a cameo in a Marvel movie.
Is that right?
He's
Really?
one of the jurors. So
There
you go.
How about that?
There you go.
Little Marvel trivia for you.
I actually own those movies
Nerd.
on DVD. You know, no big deal. So, Andrew, shameless plugs. What have you got for us?
Yeah, this coming Saturday night on the Dingus Den, we're going to be talking about episodes 2 and 3 from season 2 of Smallville, Heat and Duplicity. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm going to be a guest on a Star Wars podcast called House of Vizsla, where they're doing a Mandalorian recap leading up to Mandalorian Grogu. So it'll be season 2, episode 6, I believe.
Awesome.
I don't remember the title, but anyway.
Don't get me lying to you. Okay. Well, I've got nothing. So I guess that's going to be it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Cam, before we go, hold on.
Yeah.
Cam, what's your weather like down there? Up there?
No, right now I think it's in the high 20s. Still a lot of ice on the ground, and with all the rain and stuff that we got recently, the ice has become kind of compacted. It's basically like another ground now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we were in the 70s today.
Oh,
It feels like
screw off.
heading for the 80s.
Hey, Cam, it was shorts weather here. Yeah, it was about 70s.
Andrew, if I could reach this through this phone, I would punch you right in the nose.
It was,
You want to do that every Sunday anyway. Save it till
70. It was 72. Feels like 75. No big deal.
I hate you guys.
Right with you.
That's why you need to live in the South, sir, because it's warm down here.
I do live in the South, just not the far South.
He lives south of me.
South.
He lives south of me.
All right. That's going to be it for us. Y'all all have a great, great weekend. Great Friday tomorrow. We will see all of you next week right here on Feast of Fandoms. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that little bell icon for notifications so you know when we go live. We'll see all of you next week, and may the Force be with you.
Oh, this is an even bigger jackpot than when the Emperor figured out the formula for great Star Wars dialogue.
Something, dark side. Something, complete.